Tjhelete e ya 350 e sale ke apply-la 2021 e re decline. So le no ke tryile hore ke apply-le hape, and then e sampane e re pending. Azanke kaya ke lo ba botsa because of ke ile ka fumana peace job ka sebetsa, and then be ke tlohela because ho ntso na le income nyana e leng hore ya kena. So azanke ka e latella hakalo, so ke tena ke latella tjena hape no because of ke sa sebetse, ke sena income. And then since le teng hape ne ke tshepetse tjheleteng ya UIF because ke claimile UIF ka May. So ne ke nahana hore by now e tlabe e kene, ha e soka e kena le yona. Tjhelete e ya 350 nka rata hore e oketswe because like dijo di a tura, and re tshwanetse hore ke apare le ho yona tjhelete eo tje ka ke sa sebetse. Still ke na le ngwana, tjhelete eo ya ngwana ya di-granta e nyane, ke patala creche ka yona. So at least mo 315 ha e ka ya oketswa, ke tla kgona hore ke fe ngwana ke rekele bo ngwana diaparo jwalo.
It's not a lot of money, but you know, at that time, it actually was a big relief. It filled the gap, because when we talk about our basic income and our basic necessities, do you have the basic needs met in your house? People always first think, do you have bread, do you have food? But what about a house that must be paid? What about the electricity? So when I received my first 350, I thought, I don't know where to start. What must I do with it? But because of my grandchildren, it went to food. I had to buy food. And we all know everybody suffers still after the COVID. The food prices rise, everything rise. There's not much you can do with the 350. But it was a help at the time. And then it stopped after 3 months. And I believe a lot of people also, their money stopped. And then I received it again once, and that was it, never again. I don't know why. I don't have the reason why. But the struggle goes on.
Sanibonani, igama lami nguManuno, untombi wakamtshali, neminyaka 31. Ngihlala eTsakane extension 12B eMagagula. Ekhaya ngihlala nomama, nobaba, nobhuti wami omncane, bese kuba yimi nomntanami ona 7 years. E350 nakhona ngaqala ukuyibhalisa 2021. Bengakhona uku-apply, bengathola imisebenzi. Bengiphila ngayo i350, and i350 incane, bengakhona ukwenza konke. Umntanami ubheke mina. Nala ekhaya bengakhona ukuthi ngithenga ukudla, bengakhona ukuzenzela next. Ngingathanda ukuthi i350 ukuthi basikhuphulele yona ukuze sizokwazi ukwenza okuningi ngayo. Yona iyasiza kodwa yona incane 350. Ngiyacela ukuthi basikhuphulele. Bona i350 incane. Angeke ukhona ukuphila nge350 ngaso sonke isikhathi. At least uma uthola umsebenzi uyakhona ukuthi usebenze, uthola umsebenzi utholele enye imali. 350 ngasiza ukuthi uzivulele ibhizinisi. Uma uvula ibhizinisi uyakhona ukuthola ilokhu nje, uyakhona ukuthola le enye imali futhi esalayo ilokhu uthole yona, khona ukuthi uyibudget, budgeteka. Ngingavula ngayo ibhizinisi, ngithengise ama-sweet, ngithengisela abantwana esikolweni, ukuze ngithole i-profits. I-profits leyo ngakhona ukuthi ngibudget, ngibuye ngisebenzise.
Het aanzoek doen voor die 350's, wat ik van ook maar gehoord. Ik heb telefoon van mijzelf, dat een ander meisje mij gehelpt. Maar zij is toen weggeraakt. Zij was een keer, dus ik heb gevraagd. Ze heeft me die reality dier gekomen. En laatst vorige week dat een ander meisje mij weer kon helpen. Dus ze heeft voor mij kwalificeren. Toen ik maar gelost.
Le 350 nathi ndiyenza apha emva kwendlu kulo mntana ulapha emva kwendlu, kathiwa ndisebenza kwamasipala. Ngabe ndingasaphangeli kwamasipala ndineenyanga eziyi-5 ndisebenza phana yayikontrakt nje ayiba ngumsebenzi wawuphemalenye. Yabe ke ndiyaphelelwa ngolo hlobo ke ngokuba ndingenakutya endlini ndisoko izo ke zo 350 ndingazange ndayifumana kaloku laa 350 yile kaloku wathi ndisebenza kwamasipala.
I applied for the 350 grant, got declined because of, they say UIF goedes. I don't know, the UIF thingy, it keeps on being declined. And then, yeah, my daughter works, but because she also has a child, and so obviously that money is not enough to cope. It's traveling, it's medication, and don't even talk about the everyday food stuff. It's not a joke. And I have applied for disability as well because I fell, and yeah, that was also declined. So just living off one wages, it's not easy. 350 grant is something that I did apply for. Unfortunately, it was declined. And then it was pending. And then it was declined. And then it said UIF something, right? So, besides being declined, 350, what can you do with the 350? It doesn't even keep for a day because electricity prices are so high. You have to buy 100 rand electricity just to make a pot of food because I can't afford to buy a gas stove because I don't have money, so I have to wait. And 350 it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen because a bread is 20 rand. If you're not gonna go out there and go look for a 5 rand thingy that you can buy, you're not gonna survive with the 350 for a month. What about a week? What about a day? A single day costs you what? Over 100 rand just to make a pot of food, and that is just for basic needs. And I feel that they can at least boost it up to 1,000 rand, because 1,000 rand you can at least buy basic things like mealie meal and sugar. Do you know it's I collect the bottles also when I go somewhere and somebody drinks a Coke. I will take the bottle and put it in my bag because I'm gonna buy me a sugar or a coffee of that. So that is another way of adapting to not having, but struggling to get to 350 and you can't even survive with it. That's on the next level. With the 350 that they're giving the people, I feel that the government can give more. I feel that they can empower people more. It's not about that I want the 350 or I don't want to work because I want to get the 350. They can empower people by giving them a little bit more, because I'm one of the people that is not lazy. I'm not going to sit on my bum down.
Beng apply lo 350 ngaw apply lo 350 ngitheme ngu-applyela ngaba ney'nkinga zokuthi kube nemali edeclineayo because into engiyibukile ngibuke ngazo suzinto engaphakathi kaSASSA because of lento iqala approve inyanga kade ideclineile mase ideclineile seqhamuka seyi-approve lo doesn't ama-dates ngeke isikhathi sefuneke ngihole sekuyenzeka ngisaholi sekushintsha yonke into yami ngaphandle kwe-ID. Even namanje mathi ngithi ngiyangena ngiya-apply angikwazi, ngithi ngizama yonke into sengifonele kaSASSA bangisizi bangithembisa ukuthi kuzolunga kugcine kungalunganga ngoba wona lo 350 siyawudinga noma umncane ke but uyadingeka, kodwa ke besicela no government phela athi ukunyusa kancane ukude ngosami because imali ayikho. So njengoba ingekho lo 350 ukwazi mhlawumbe ukuthenga irice mhlawumbe nempuphu mhlawumbe kusale lo 100 rand ke uzowenzana 100 rand isishebo senyanga yonke. So kuba naleyo nkinga ke nanokuthi ke ngineyingane kufanele ngondle, kufanele ngithenga ugesi, ufuna ngikhokhela amanzi ngihlala kwi-R350 house so konke lokho ngizokwazi ukwenza kanjani kulo 350 kwaona besikhalisa mncane kodwa noma sebekwenzile abakwenzile but mncane u350 so besicela ukuthi government afake isandla nakhona la u350 ongenalo ioffice okwazi ukureporta khona inkinga mengineyinkinga yabona njengamanje kuneyinkinga but awukwazi ukuyongena e-office because phela alikho i-office la 350 even nalabo abama grant abakwazi ukukusiza because bathi bona bangende ba 350 so but izinto eziningi bazenza ngaphakathi ino corruption omningi nje u350.
I applied for 350. I got the 350 at first, the first year. Then the second year, they said we must reapply for 350. Then I did reapply for my 350. Then they only gave me, I think, for 6 months. Then after that, they told me about a source of income. When I was applying again, then I did many of appeals. So this year again, I started again and apply again. They told me about the source of income. I must go to SARS offices and SASA offices so I can see there. So because of I don't have money to go there, it's far. I can't walk to go to those SASA offices. So we have to eat on the kids' money. So we are very, very struggling with this 350. It was assisting me a lot because of we could buy a lot of grocery with that money. When you put it with the grant money, you will see that there is something that is coming inside the house. You have to buy data and really apply. So if ever you don't have data, you will never reapply again. So it's affecting very, very bad. It's affecting me a lot because of it was assisting a lot in the house. It's not enough. It's not enough. I feel like the government can give us more. You see, if ever you know that you are getting a 350 and then the 350 just vanish, then if it's just vanishing, you know that your life is miserable again. And then it's gonna be worse than before you get the 350. Because of the 350 was giving you something positively to say, okay, I know that when I buy food with this 350 of mine, I must make sure that I'm buying a hamper with this 350. If ever I have a meal at home, I have rice, I know that when the kids are going to eat, when they come back from school, I can maybe have a garden at home. Then I will just pick up some veggies at the garden so the kids can eat. Because of I know that if I get 350 this month and the child grant this month, there will be something that is solid in the house. You have to think as a parent in the house that if ever I have just only this 350 is the only income that we have each and every month. It's very, very, you are struggling too much. And you don't have a family, you don't have a husband, you're a single mother of 2 girls. The girls, when they grow up, you have to buy some solitary pets for them. So it's very, very difficult when it's only 350 inside the house.
Soos dit my aangaan, moet die mense die toelaag kry wat by die huis sit, want dit is eintlik vir hulle ook 'n tipe van 'n inkomste. Maar as jy eintlik genoeg het, soos byvoorbeeld as hulle nog gaan kos koop en hulle kom by die winkels, en dan is die geld al reeds op.
angathi ukuthi kwendakaleni kona lapho, so angiwutholi. Ngothale ngawubhalela ngakhanzeka yi1. Azange ngisaphinde ngithola futhi. So since lokho ngiyabuka angikhansi mara emafonini iyaphuma. Nabangentela bangibhalele iyaphuma mara i-date ayikhiphi. Ikhiphile ukuthi buswe shabangu yendile i-proof kepha ngiyithola. Bese kuya namalanga bese ithi deadline ayisekho. Ithethe obani angathi. So ngenda kona lapho ngithatha lama number ngendele bona. Bangiphendule futhi bathi itawuphuma kepha kasi bathi gibela uye kuphi ngiboleke imali zabantu. Ngigibela ngisho lapha nengibuya abangilungiselanga. Le edrobheni bantshela ukuthi ine fraud. So ine fraud yani ithatha obani angathi abangitshela bathi sidamkhanzi umuntu wakhona. Kepha nanyala bangibuyanga kimi ukuthi simkhanzile or kanjani. Ngithi sekudzeni ngiboleka imali. Nanyalo ngisakoloda abantu.
I did apply for the 350s and it was via the link that they gave. I applied and I got it right, but then I started to work for EPW for 3 months. It was a 3-month contract, and then I got it for 5 to 6 months. But ever since I started that contract, I couldn't get it anymore because of UIF registered. And then I applied again because I couldn't go get my UIF. There was no money to go and get it. And then I applied for it again and unsuccessful. I got the 350 and it helped a lot. It felt like small places, like could have buy bread, something to eat for the bread, you know. It could have lost like for almost like 4 to 5 days to put it so. It all depends on what you're buying from it. And I would, yeah, they can give more because it would help a bit more in future to put it so. For the grant to increase, 1,000 rand could work. It could.